This is the Illegear Onyx M. Now, what does the M stand for? Massive? Micro? Malaysia? How about you have a listen and take another guess? Yes guys, the M in Onyx M stands for mechanical keyboard. This year they are collaborating with Intel to push out this ultra slim powerhouse. I've always been a big fan of the Intel NUC laptops. My Onyx M is equipped with a 15.6-inch Full HD display that can be fully flattened to 180 degrees in case you wanted to feel like you're working in the cinema. The display has a maximum refresh rate of 240 Hz on a laptop? Who needs that? Anyway, above the screen you'll find a webcam, and it's just alright for on-the-go use or if you want to hide your pimples. A more impressive feature is the fact that it supports Windows Hello. Moving on to I/O, on the right side you'll find two USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports and an SDXC card reader. You know me, I love it when laptops have a built-in card reader. On the left side you'll find another USB 3.2 Gen 2 port and a 2-in-1 audio jack. Lastly, at the back you'll find a USB-C Thunderbolt 4 port, a HDMI 2.1 port, an Ethernet port, and the power input. It's a really well-balanced selection of ports, although maybe I wish that it had two USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports in exchange for one of the USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports. Let's now have a look on the inside. You'll find an Intel Core i7-11800H, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070, 16GB of RAM, 500GB of M.2 PCIe NVMe SSD, an Intel Wi-Fi 6 card, and lastly a 94Wh battery, which will get you around 4 to 8 hours of usage depending on your workflow. All of this is housed in a sleek-looking magnesium alloy body. Now for the standout feature, the mechanical keyboard. It's a pretty standard keyboard layout, but the extra tactile feel of the keyboard is really nice. Despite it being a mechanical keyboard, the laptop does not compromise at all in terms of its thickness. On top of that, it also has per key RGB lighting. So far during my time testing this laptop, I encountered no problems with the keyboard. So yeah, you can say that I like it. Now, as awesome as the keyboard is, let's also not forget the trackpad. I'm surprisingly very impressed with it. Very smooth to the touch and accurate when making movements. This really reminds me a lot of the industry standard MacBook trackpads. Next, we will look at benchmarks and performances. On Cinebench R23, the Onyx M scores 1487 for single core and 12682 for multi-core. For an 8-core and 16-thread CPU, the Intel i7-11800H has a really high score. On 3D Mark, the Onyx M has an overall score of 9685. For a laptop this thin, it has truly amazing performance. However, being all that thin means that this laptop gets hot, like constantly above 80 degrees and even reaching 90 degrees. Let's just say don't put this on your lap when you're doing any intense gaming or you'll end up with 2 hard-boiled eggs. Anyway, let's now play some Valorant on high graphics settings.
Spike planted.
I really like this laptop, more than I expected. The end product is quite thin and light considering the amount of power packed into it. It weighs just under 2 kilograms. Besides that, it's just generally great to use, especially the keyboard and trackpad, which you will be interacting with every time you use this laptop. My only two wishes is that they improve on the webcam quality and potentially reduce the size of the power brick. It looks like this, by the way. Pretty hefty for an ultra slim powerhouse. I also hope to see this model getting refreshed with the new 12th gen Intel chips, which should give this laptop some extra minutes on the battery and better operating temperatures. So if you're someone that loves a mechanical keyboard but want a portable device, then the Onyx M might be for you. It's also a plus that the laptop is relatively thin and has all the necessary ports. The price of this laptop starts at around 7,000 ringgit, which is without a doubt pricey, but I guess it's justifiable considering all the features and performance. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and the purchase links will be in the description box below as usual. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!